Yes, also known Avery like a very nice guy, also known as Carlton Banks. Carlton with a K, B-A-N triple X. Carlton with a K, B-A-N-X-X-X. And I'm here with my brother, the co-host, Just Devon.
It is just Devon. Thank you. Thank you.
Just Devon.
We're in the middle. These get released later, so we're in the middle of the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. We don't know what we're in the middle of. If you're looking at this right now and you're scavenging for food, things went bad with Corona.
Yeah.
If you're not, we overreact.
Just as
it
I
could
was starting
go
to get famous.
anywhere. It could go anywhere. It could go anywhere. Who knows? I mean, if we're all scavenging for food, maybe that's how you become famous.
Wow.
They're like, you're the one guy on the radio.
Wow.
I don't know.
That would be terrible. And also, it's Pie Day, too.
It is Pie Day.
Yeah.
I almost missed out on Pie Day.
You are funny, nigga. You need to do comedy. You are funny online. You're funny everywhere.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. What's going on, man? I'm trying to get it on my computer. That whole kind of tripping. I don't know.
Actually, that was cool. You had it good.
You know what? If you turn your phone sideways too, it'll get you the full screen.
It'll be better.
You fine with your phone, bro?
Oh, it's cool. It's coming in clear.
Yeah, that's coming in perfect.
Cool bean. Welcome to the man cave. This is the man cave.
I see with your bike ride and everything.
Hey, bro, I done found the new happiness, bro. That's my new love. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's good, man.
That's excellent. Oh man. So you know what? I want to talk to you anyway because you've been working out.
Mm-hmm.
You got the CMOS thing going. You got
Yes, sir.
how has quarantine? Because you have really gotten super healthy. Quarantine, like how has quarantine been?
It's actually been cool. It's like it was a blessing in disguise to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that I ended up getting a job right before the COVID shit, just cause just income, all that type of shit, music paying, but it ain't doing what I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I had actually got a job not too long before the COVID shit and ended up getting let go because of the COVID shit. So everybody know with the unemployment shit, you get that extra $1,200 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? On top of what the unemployment gave. So that was just a blessing because it was big for me to even try to get a job just because of my pride. I'm like, man, nigga, rapper, all this blah blah blah. And then end up getting a little gig, but then shortly after getting fired because of the COVID shit, and now I'm getting that unemployment, that $1,200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. So that kind of gave me a little more wiggle room with finances to be more comfortable. I had that comfort level that I wanted with me not being not me having to go clock in for or work for nobody else. So now I can still do what I need to do, whether it's in the streets or whether it's in the studio, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing in itself. So with that income, that also freed up more time for me to be able to do things that I always procrastinated on when it comes to working out or just trying to stay active and or diet or just anything like that. And it just really opened up a lot more free time for me to do it. And just the way the stars lined it all ended up working out.
Okay. Hey, you know what? We just accidentally started.
I know I saw you did, so I'm gonna just do it.
No.
That's good. I ain't want nobody to know all that anyway. Good job.
Really?
No, that was good. That's good stuff.
You had me feeling too comfortable. Goddamn, I said too much already.
We want you to be comfortable.
We had literally started. We want you to be comfortable. You know what? Because here's the other thing too. Houston is like home of the rappers that got jobs that still spit. Man, DeLorean put out a project the other day. Every day I look at DeLorean's page, that man's either building a deck, and every 6 months he drops a hard album. Every single time. So I was like,
sure.
man, I'm not gonna knock nobody for having a job. Like,
Right.
it just is what it is. Like, that's just how it go.
Yeah, it's more so the perception thing. You know, everybody always be like, well, it don't matter, nigga. I respect it, nigga. That shit don't matter, woo woo. But that shit, niggas say that, but just perception. You feel what I'm saying? Like the people don't take you as serious. Not saying they won't take a nigga serious, but it's just the perception thing. People feel like shit. Well, if you ain't giving your all to the music, or if you working with somebody whoop whoop, you're not as official, or you're not giving it your all, whatever it is. Yeah. I just feel like it take away a little bit from your art and your craft and just your brand. Period. When people start finding out that you're working, and that's not on the artist end, that's just on the consumer end. I just feel like when they find that out, or if they know that, they feel like you're not where you really are, type shit. So that's what I battled with for the longest. Before I did actually say, you know what, let me do what I need to do and take care of my responsibilities the way they're supposed to, versus letting my pride get the best of that. And then once I did start working, I was like, what the fuck, nigga? I should have been doing this, nigga. Like, I can actually enjoy some of these damn royalties and this ASCAP check now. You know what I'm saying? Versus as soon as I get it, now I got to pay fucking bills the next day type shit. You know what I'm saying? So nigga can actually enjoy the money that I'm making from my craft now.
All right. So
I'm good to roll up on here. I don't know if it's...
You can do whatever you want.
First of all, you in your house, so
nobody's gonna stop.
I'm just saying, I don't know the rules and shit.
No, you're good.
Nobody's stopping you.
So shoot, now that I messed it all up, I'm gonna let Avery do the intro.
I mean, do we really need to do an intro at this point? Like, everybody knows who he is. It is what it is. Like, this is Doughbeezy.
Oh, thank you.
Like, what are we talking about here? I don't need to really talk much. Y'all see him on Instagram. He's a Houston legend, Houston royalty. When he's one of the most respected names in rap, period. Friend of the show, and always cooperative. I'll be like, I don't want to bother you. He'd be like, nah, bother me. 100. Yeah. I got the utmost respect for this guy.
We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. That was the best intro I ever had, goddamn. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I see you out here boxing, and he'll knock your ass out.
But that's like another hobby that actually was sparking my interest. You know what I'm saying? Just with the music shit. Honestly, a nigga don't just get that feel of joy that I used to get. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, back when you would do a hobby, you know what I'm saying? When hoopers go to open gym, they get that feeling. You feel when they go hoop fitness connection, they get that feeling. I don't really get that feeling too much anymore from the music, just due to the climate of where everything at. So I would say for about 2-3 years, I just been searching for that feeling again. You know what I'm saying? And my partner, we would work out at Fitness Connection, but right next door, we would always see they had this boxing shit going on. Long story short, we finally end up walking in there and getting real cool with the trainer. Now that nigga's like family now. He come to all the family functions, all that type of stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, nigga just was searching for that peace. And with that boxing shit, it don't feel like you going to work out. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like you going to lose weight or that type of shit. I feel like I'm actually going to have fun, and I'm actually enjoying learning the technique of actually boxing. Niggas think that just because you got some hands in the street, or that it can transfer over into that boxing ring, and it is, niggas is so wrong with it. You know, doing that shit and staying active, that's what's helped me being able to lose weight, because any other time I've started to work out, I do that shit for a week or two, and that's it.
So do you feel like you need, have you always been competitive? Do you feel like you need the competition?
As far as competing, yes. I feel like I've always, since I was a kid, I've always been super competitive. Always. I feel like early in my career, that's kind of hindered me a little bit with that, just because I always wanted to be the best. I always wanted to be the, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm the best rapper. I'm the best performer. I'm the, you know what I'm saying? I think that's that competitive nature in me.
Now, since we talking about health, you're doing the boxing, you're doing the working out. CMOS, you were one of the first people I saw rappers out here talking about CMOS. And then you started taking CMOS. I mean, I saw you pretty much every day doing CMOS. So tell us about that.
All right, so pretty much how I even caught wind of it, I had sprained my ankle hooping. So when I put the post up with the swollen ankle, a lot of people was DMing me and was like, man, get into CMOS, get you some CMOS to help with the inflammation. So I went to YouTube and, you know, and all the suggestion videos on the side of the thing was a bunch of Dr. Sebi videos. So then I start clicking on them hoes doing my research, and come to find out that was like his secret ingredient, you know, with left eye and, you know, curing herpes, curing AIDS, curing these diseases that she had or whatnot. And other people, I found out that's what he was using. He'll fly you out to Honduras, cleanse your body, and just put you on things that's from the earth. You can only intake things that's from the earth. But CMOS was his main component. So, you know, just finding out that it helped with inflammation, your blood, thyroids, all kind of shit. I was like, well, let me try this shit out. So I put a post out and end up running into my guy Charlton. Once I did my research on him, found out everything was official and checked that, I started taking it, and it's like that shit was literally life-changing. Like, I could feel the energy instantly. I could see my skin clearing up. I could see that I didn't want to snack like I used to. You know, smoking as much as the nigga smoke shit, you always got the munchies or just want to snack on shit. That changed from me not even want to being hungry till like 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So it just was all working out for me. And I start, you know, doing my little funny videos and shit in the morning of me taking it. Every morning, like 2 or 3 people would hit me like, hey, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? So I would send them over there, and then I would see like a week later, thanks to Doughbeezy, I hooked up with such and such. So I started doing the math. I'm like, hey, I need to start selling this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just reached out to Charlton over at Tiger B CMOS. He was like, man, I've been waiting for you to reach out. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And we here today.
Okay, that's good, man. You look like a different dude right now. Like the last time we saw you, we was talking about Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah. You was making videos on that. You know what I'm saying? You look like the old you, but now you out here looking like a UFC fighter. I'm like,
I appreciate that, man. And I don't want to sit here and make it seem like a nigga just on this super health kick. I'm just more so being more aware and more cautious of what I put in my body. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga was still, like I had stopped eating animals for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? But nigga fucked up, and I just been off since. I eat chicken now. I eat some beef. I won't fuck with no pork. But you know, I'm back to eating what I want. This some shrimp fried rice from 2 days ago. Goddamn, I just needed something to put on my stomach. But just being aware of my intake versus pig and not whatever, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to stay active, trying to drink more water, shit like that. I think just being aware of that shit is what helped as far as with the look of, you know, just with that transformation that a nigga going through.
Now, what are things like just talking about from an artist perspective now with this whole COVID thing? Because before people could get out here, book shows, things like that. Well, from your perspective, what is the feeling? And when you talk to other artists, because I know y'all got to talk and say something, like what is y'all's feelings right now?
As far as COVID, I mean, I feel like everybody just saying the same thing. It's fucked up out here. It's like a movie out here. Like this is some shit that you can't prepare or plan for. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I haven't really talked to too many artists about it, but I'm sure they all saying the same thing because everybody I talk to from all walks of life is saying the same thing. What the fuck are we doing right now? We living in a movie. As musicians, you know, the way that we get paid is either through putting our music or doing our shows. Really doing shows is our main source of income. So it's like if these venues and shit is shut, we fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think just for the most part, everybody is just on the shock value right now. Just like, nigga, what is life right now? This shit don't even seem real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now the other thing too is, are you in terms of creativity. Like some artists are like, some artists we talk to are like, yo, I can put out a whole bunch of stuff right now because I got the time.
Right.
Others are like, I got all this time, but I got no drive to do.
That's me. I ain't really got no drive, but I wouldn't put that on COVID. I would just say past year or two, I just haven't had that drive. You feel what I'm saying? Like a nigga ain't gonna quit or no shit like that. It's just that drive. It's just, I don't know if it's just because the climate of the industry or what right now, just that drive gone. And then when COVID came, that shit really just threw that shit out the window. For me, it's more of a vacation from everything. Like, I took a vacation from life, from music, woo, woo, woo. I'm more so tapping into my what's the word I'm looking for? My happiness, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? Like searching for peace. That's the word I was looking for. For me, it's more of a journey in the search for peace. And I've been using this whole time to really find it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see the post with all the bikes, or you know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. It's just like I want to search for peace right now. COVID is really helping it.
Go ahead. Eh?
What about the industry like recently that has you basically turned off?
I guess it's just more so the climate. Like for me, I'm a lyricist, and I don't think that it's much room for that on a broader scale. The local shit and things like that, I feel like I've crossed that bridge many times. For me, I feel like my potential is more of a mainstream artist. And right now, to tap into that mainstream, I just feel like it's not the climate for that right now. But with that, I can't take that and be like, yeah, nigga, the industry don't want lyricists, blah, 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 and point all this blame. At the end of the day, like we talked about the first interview, it's all on me and just producing that content, staying consistent at things of that nature. But just seeing where it's at doesn't add any motivation at all for me to be like, you know what? Instead of me getting on the bike today and linking up with whoop, or instead of me going to the other side of town to make some bread and all that type of shit, let me go to the studio. I ain't really been feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I haven't. Back in the day, you used to watch TV and be like, "Oh, I want that. I want to be like that." You see the rappers, you see the cars, you see the jewelry, you see the women, you see the all the benefits of becoming a rapper. I don't really get that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling.
No. I mean, this is kind of an extension of what we were talking about the last time. Right. So I mean, yeah. No, you can expand on that, but like when you talk about like the bike, what is it about the bike? Like you just recently purchased a bike, correct?
Right.
Had you already been like riding motorcycles or anything?
Nah, not before that. I said probably about 10 years ago, my partner had let me jump on his bike in the neighborhood. I might not even got out of first gear. But I not even got out of first gear. So since last year, I've been wanting to give me a Riker. That's one of them 3 wheels. It's not a Spider. It's the smaller, more sporty one. So my credit score was fucked up. So every time I would go to try to go get that home, of course, get denied. So the second time, I waited a year, built my credit up. My shit shot up over 100 points. I'm like, bitch, go in that home, denied. Feelings hurt. So I'm like, fuck it, man. I got this need for speed. Like, let me just try to buy a little bullshit ass bike, little $2,500 bike, just to cure that need for speed. So I had went to a friend's house. He let me jump on his bike. I got the gears down. Woo, woo. Next day, I ended up buying a bike. Took it back the next day, and that same day, I took the money and bought another bike. That same day, and I ended up outgrowing it in like 3-4 days, and I just got on the search for it. I'm like, you know what? I ain't been in my car since I got this bike. I really love it. Let me just make the long-term investment on getting a bike that I really want versus doing all this trading in and all this bullshit. And I found the bike that I want. I ain't gonna have to upgrade it. My partner said it the other day. He was like, it's throttle therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, when I'm on the road, shit, everything, the nigga just feel free. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain, but when you on the road, you just there's nothing else that really matters at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Other than making it back home.
That's good. Okay.
So for those that don't know, what bike did you ultimately get?
2016 Yamaha R1, 1000 cc. It's a bad motherfucker.
Pretty fast.
Yes, sir.
How fast do you go on that bike?
Man, I stay between 90 and 120 if I'm on open road, on the freeway, on the highway. That sound crazy though. Before I got a bike, niggas be like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm 120, 140." I'm like, "What, nigga? Hell nah." But the way I be telling people, like, 100 miles on a bike feels like 70, 75 in a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in a car, the speed limit 65, you probably touching 70. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on a bike, 65 on a bike feels like 45, 50 in the car. You know what I'm saying? So you gon' touch that 100. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no question. You gonna touch that 100 or 90 at the minimum and not feel like you're doing nothing crazy.
My God, it must feel like it, but it's not. That's what scares me.
100,
100.
For sure.
Yeah.
100 miles per hour is 100 miles per hour, no matter what.
You a G for that.
No bullshit.
Now, so do you ride with a club, or I mean, what got you kind of into the bikes after that, or what did you see this going?
So it's not really a club. I know first, the Bike Life Houston on Facebook and Instagram. I just recently found out yesterday they ran by two different people, but I thought it was the same people. But I was in the Facebook group, and they got this thing called PP1, where that's a location pretty much that Shell that's at the Galleria, and just bikers from all over Houston, all different races, whatever, just meet up at the parking lot every Wednesday and just chop it up, smoke, just walk around, shoot shit, just a little meetup spot. So my first week that I went, I loved it. Everybody met up. It was good vibes. And then they do this thing where they hit the whole 16 loop, you know what I'm saying? So when we all got on the freeway, we 30, 40 bikes deep doing it. That shit just was, the feeling was live, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh yeah, I'm hooked. I was hooked after that. So
Wait. Every Saturday night?
Every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday night. Okay.
Yes, sir. Every Wednesday night.
I live near 610. I hear y'all.
Yeah. That's why I was like, hold on, wait.
If you on 610 and on Wednesday you hear that,
yes.
Yeah.
I hear y'all. Okay.
They meet other days and shit, but Wednesday is like the popular night, the most popular night. Everybody meet up, and yeah, that shit pretty dope.
Now, okay. So you're getting you're on a quest basically to just like find peace.
Right.
And you're not necessarily getting that from the music right now.
Right.
Okay. Because I remember,
it's not. I'm not even looking for peace in my music. It's just that feeling I used to get. I don't really get that. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't felt that until I started doing the boxing thing. And then once I start getting the bikes, I start feeling it more. So it's just like I'm finding other things outside of music that's kind of giving me that spark back. So I guess that's with that spark comes that peace of mind, that happiness, everything. And I guess it all just ties in together.
Absolutely.
Do you think that there's a correlation between your peace and health?
No. Because I could be peaceful unhealthy. It ain't good, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be unhealthy and still be peaceful. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I do like the healthy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the results, things of that nature. Because do making it happy.
No. I'm saying I'm with Avery. I mean, we didn't interview. We were in the studio together not too long ago, but watching you on Instagram and everything, it's different. There's a difference. I'm not saying it's like this huge difference, but it was a point where it's like it's not like you were unhealthy when you came to the studio or something like that. But there's definitely like I don't know. There's more pep.
It's just a little. It's a little more. It's a little more oomph, you know what I'm saying?
There's something going on. Yeah. So, you know, now, of course, you know, because, you know, we like the music too. We hope that translates to the music eventually. You know what I'm saying? We hope that comes through.
It definitely will. It's crazy we even talk about this because I'm going to the studio today for the first time, and I can't tell you how long, bro. It's already set in stone. I'm gonna go today and just get some work in. I got an album done, same album that I was talking about. I just got into a situation where I'm obligated to drop another album. So there's two tapes coming for sure.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to sit here and lie and just say that that's my number one priority like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga ain't gonna ever retire, nigga ain't gonna ever quit this shit. Just right now, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm back like Beezy.
But you know what? I mean, it's good. I will say this as well. There's a level of honesty with you, whereas a lot of people ain't gonna get on and be like, "Hey, I didn't really feel like rapping," or "Hey, I had to go get a job," or "Hey," like even just now when you were like, "Yo, my credit score was low, so I had to lift it." A lot of people wanna, and that's just not even the rap world. A lot of people just don't want to be honest with.
They can't be that transparent. You know what I'm saying? But that also comes with peace and being comfortable with yourself, bro. If I'm at peace, me saying that ain't gonna hinder nothing. It ain't a comment or an opinion from somebody else that's gonna change the way I feel about myself. You feel what I'm saying? And that comes with growth. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, young-minded, a lot of people younger just can't really fathom that. But for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm at a point where I just don't really give a fuck about what nobody else got to say. If it ain't positive, I'm not even putting no energy into it.
No, that's good. That's good. Now, who you listening to right now?
Let me see.
You doing a check run? You doing the same thing I do.
Yeah.
People be like, "Who you listening to?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know. Let me look at my phone," and then I always surprise myself.
Fast Lane. OT. Oh shit! How I come back?
You're good. You're back. Well, you were back.
You can see me?
Not anymore.
Good. Here. I got you.
That's hilarious.
This is the new.
Now you sound like my dad. You can see me. Where am I at?
Oh shit! Do it again. I push later. Yeah, I'm sounding real old right now. Do it again. I'm
back. There we go. You're good.
Look, you know how them old folks be. How you doing, baby? How you do the FaceTime?
I don't know why they got to get so close to the camera. Like that's
old folks got to get close as hell. But right now I'm heavy on that OTB Fast Lane and 90 Day Dub.
Oh, okay.
D-Lo is one of my favorite rappers, so as soon as I can sit down and listen to this tape, I'm sure I'm gonna be on that tub.
D-Lo is just I listen.
It's fucking fantastic.
Man, it's incredible. And you know what I think his whole thing is, he's so incredibly consistent. Like he just dropped and you're like, "Dog, this is amazing," and then that's it. And then he'll come right back and it's like again.
From me knowing D-Lo and from also just being a fan of the music, getting both sides, what I get is he's the most comfortable with himself that he's ever been. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you said, with the on his business, working, putting in the work, you know what I'm saying, on a 9 to 5 and still applying. Like I can hear that in his music. Like nigga, absolutely. I'm grinding, I'm doing whatever I gotta do to take care of this. I'm still an inspiring art. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of artists rap as if they're already on or they already that nigga. This nigga raps from an upcoming artist perspective. You feel what I'm saying? And I, you know, just from knowing him from earlier in the years to now, I feel like he probably the most comfortable mentally that he's ever been, and you could definitely hear it.
Oh yeah. And there's something to be said, like you were just saying earlier. When the music is, I guess, a bonus to life, like you said, like yo, when I have a job and I'm getting in money, and now my royalties are mine. You know what I mean? As opposed to my royalties and everything I'm doing, like it's a different perspective. Just in how important, I don't know about how important, but just, I don't know. Does it feel like you're having a better time doing it when it's like that?
I definitely wouldn't say a better time, because I could say if you got to wake up and go to work, especially if that's not what you've been doing. You just music has been your soap opera, and you got to wake up to work. That's not really a good feeling.
Okay.
Because every day at work you thinking, I know for me, when I did get a job, I would call my wife every day, I'm not supposed to be here. That was probably the most depressing time of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not supposed to be here. What am I doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? And you know, that may drive you to want to get out of your situation more and go to the studio more to, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really a better feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's only a good feeling when you get paid.
I was just about to say, only good feeling is that Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad.
It's not bad then.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much every job, though.
Yeah.
I mean, except for like, you know, Jeff Bezos or something like that.
But see, somebody like D-Lo, I could commend that because he cut out the middleman and started his own business. He worked for himself. When you work for yourself, that's different than working for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
You're not at work. You at work, but you're not at work. You know what I'm saying? Like you're creating your own schedule. You go to and from work when you want to or when you need to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and the fact that he's, you know, it might help too that he's actually creating something you can see.
Exactly.
Like, I like to see his page because, you know, you see him in the morning and it's like, yo, I'm out here and it's an empty yard. And end of the day,
the before and after.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I did that. So I'm like, that's to say something. So yeah.
Man, somebody literally like 3 days ago was like, hey, you fuck with D-Lo, huh? I was like, yeah. He was like, he good with them patios? You'll refer me? And it felt good to actually be like, yeah, and not just say yeah because I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just trying to bust him. I'm like, that nigga really hard at this shit. Like, nigga, you can look for yourself and see that, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a cosign for me to say, hey, this nigga hard. You can actually look at shit and say, oh, this is some professional quality work. You know what I'm saying? So much respect to Mr. Roberts over there doing this thing, man.
Absolutely. So talking about, you say you're in a new situation now. You got an album coming out, and then you're going to come out with another album.
Yes, sir.
So that the album that's about to come out, this is the one we were talking about the last time. This is already created?
Yes, sir. Already done. Produced with Plug Tunes. We haven't we pretty much got the order and shit straight, but we just doing the last touches of deciding what go on, what doesn't. That way we can get the mixing and mastering done and just push the button on it. That's just been sitting on ice. And as far as this new project, I'm gonna drop a project with PUD, Pud Entertainment, and that's what Big Fats and C Green is at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm gonna just drop. You know, it ain't no. I'm not signing to them as no artist or anything like that. I'm gonna just drop a project over there, and on the business side, just a collaborative effort. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some more content out there.
What made you want to go with or what made you want that situation with PUD? Not to say, you know, just the one album.
He just actually reached out. You know what I'm saying? He actually reached out. Fats hit me, called. He was like, man, he need a verse for him and C Green project. And then he was like, oh yeah. And then, you know, his CEO had wanted to holler at me about dropping a project over there. So shot him my number, and talking about 60 seconds later, he called me. Pretty much cut and dry, you know what I'm saying? Hey, want to do this project? I fuck with your music, been keeping up with you. Want you to drop something over here. There's no obligation to the label. You're not signed as an artist. We just want to get some music, get a project from you over here, something in the catalog, and use his producers and just see where it go. And you know, it all made sense. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good. I mean, that's pretty much how it should be.
Yeah. Big shout out to PUD, man. I like the way he handled business. He from my encounter, he's a solid dude. You know what I'm saying?
I really like what Fats and C Green are doing over there, because I just like to see more stuff from them, and it's a different. I'm not gonna say it's a different perspective, but it's nice to see different styles that are coming out of Houston. Consistently. So
right. And it's good to see some talent get some backing. You know what I'm saying? It's really rare that you see talent get backing out here in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Especially some spitters. Because all three of y'all spit.
Appreciate you, Big Dog. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, them boys super talented. C Green and Fats. I fuck with them tough on the music side.
Now, there's always the question, like you said, it's tough to get or seeing the talent get back in Houston. Do you see that changing, or do you feel like that's changing? There are some points.
I feel like right now Houston is in the best place it's ever been.
Yeah. Okay.
Talent wise and just potential as far as on the mainstream level, I think right now it's even better than Slim and Paul and Camino's era. They went global, but I feel like it was a short run. You know what I'm saying? If we measure in potential versus where longevity, and I think right now the climate that the industry is in, Houston is in a real good place as far as with the internet, things of that nature. Young niggas getting money, people sticking together and rapping together. If there is an issue, niggas meet up and fight in a parking lot, nigga, fuck the shooting out. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, like a lot of people didn't like how that shit looked, but I felt like nigga that kind of I respect it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just from the beef all the way until niggas getting money together, niggas working together. Like Houston is in the best place it's ever been. The young niggas right now is doing their motherfucking thing.
Are there any younger artists that you're currently into right now?
Like I said, Fast Lane. I fuck with Fast Lane. I like what Lil Jeremy doing. I haven't heard too much of his music, but like a lot of the music that I have heard, everything jamming, and I just like the way he carry himself. I fuck with Sauce Walker. I like his music. I like what he doing over there at TSF. Maxo, I fuck with Maxo since the beginning of his career. Like I genuinely like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he move, everything. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been on no sucker shit. He always kind of stood 10 toes down in what he believed in, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? So big fan of Maxo's character and the way that he moved outside of the music. Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, the new queen of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like they had Beyonce and now it's Megan Thee Stallion. They both from Houston. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of people eating. It's way more names. So don't let me not mention somebody else's name deter from what we talking about. But it's a lot of names doing it.
Yeah. I like all the people you named too, especially like you said, like Lil Jeremy. I think I found Lil Jeremy. I think through Bloodbath, and that was the same
Bloodbath. Bloodbath might be the hardest rapper. If we talking about just spitting, she might be harder than everybody I named. And that's no disrespect, but Bloodbath, that little motherfucker a beast. I ain't gonna even let you.
And melodic too. My goodness.
Melodic.
Yeah.
You know who that is, huh?
No, I'm saying she's melodic.
Oh, melodic. Oh, I thought you said mulatto. Oh, I thought mulatto. That's what I was thinking. Oh, melodic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She versatile as hell. Like, fuck Bloodbath. She's super hard.
So I'm real interested in seeing. I think I'm thinking like you. This is on the level of that first run, but it seems like it has the potential to have a lot more longevity. I mean, I feel like a lot of that is just because a lot of record companies are out the way. It's
the social media.
Yeah. It's straight internet. I mean, you look at Beat King, where I put in an article, I was like, I don't know why Beat King hasn't blown yet, but
Beat King is a living legend. It has more hits than anybody in Texas. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
we go hit for hit, how Swiss and them doing that damn hit for hit shit. Ain't nobody fucking with Beat King in Texas. I don't give a fuck.
No.
And it's one of those things too where it's like Beat King is now getting, I feel like, a lot of his flowers because of TikTok. Like them kids put Beat King on TikTok, and they had one girl do a TikTok where they're like, y'all just now listening to Beat King, and she
I seen that and
all his hits. I was like, Beat King has been doing this for over a decade.
10 years.
Yeah. So yeah, that's incredible.
It's crazy. He gonna get it. That my son walked in the other day when we was listening to that Then Leave, and he was like, "Man, this song here famous from TikTok."
Yeah,
little nigga, you have no idea. But he just turned 14, so the fact that he even saying Beat King's name is like,
yeah, absolutely.
10 years ago he was 4. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what's it like seeing looking at, you got a 14-year-old son, and we have so many now in hip hop that have kids that are middle school, high school, older.
Right.
What's your perception like looking at him listening to music? Like, what is he like compared to what you're listening to?
He listened to pretty much the type of shit that I listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm listening to something, if we're in the car or if I'm on YouTube in the living room, I notice that he listening to that shit the next day. Like, he got an ear for music, and if he likes something, he'll get that bitch on iTunes himself and be jamming it up. Like, this nigga got a lot. He jam up because I listen to a lot of Sauce Walka songs, and now every time I come home, nigga, I can hear him in his room jamming certain Sauce Walka features and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce Walka, that's good, man. Because Sauce Walka, a lot of people outside of Houston don't realize how good he is as a rapper. Like,
he can actually rap, bro.
Oh yeah,
they get caught up in the outer.
They get caught up in the outer stuff. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
They definitely get caught up in the outer stuff. But like that new Sauce City, I was like, all right.
Man, nigga, my wife know, nigga. That's, to me, I feel like that might be his hardest tape.
New Sauce City, I was like, Sauce Walka is spitting on here.
That's the one.
That Splash Town State of Mind, that's my favorite. That's my shit.
Yeah,
I sing that hoe word for word, bro. That nigga, that hoe hard.
But I think he's also another one that's people get wrapped up in the antics, but also the antics fuel, because a lot of people know him from the internet. So You're seeing a lot of people now that are getting exposure to him that years ago they might not have been able to get that exposure.
See, but that's where he wins at, because he understands how to manipulate the internet. You feel what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. I don't want that to be taken as anything negative. That's actually a plus, especially when you business minded. You feel what I'm saying? It's good for his business. You know what I'm saying? So when you really master that internet, you really own. You gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna continue to make money if he never drop a song a day, just because he found a way for people to fall in love with his personality, with him and his personality. You know
absolutely.
Once you do that, you can sell anything that you do. You don't have to rap.
And because he has that personality to sell, he's able to push. I mean, every time I see him, I say 85% of the time he is pushing other people. Like, every time I see him, he's like, yo, y'all need to listen to him, her, him. I rarely see him just promoting himself. Most of the time, he's promoting other people. So I'm like, big shout out to him too.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Sauce Walka. He's doing his thing right now. Whole TSF, man. Rizzo, Drippy, L Train, Vucci P, Sosa Man. The motherfucking list goes on. Big shout out to TSF, everybody.
Now, your tape that's now almost completed with Pug Tunes.
Yes, sir.
What are we expecting to hear from that? I mean, we're a big fan of Pug Tunes.
Just that southern slang with some rippity rapping on it. That's all. It's definitely not the music that you're used to hearing from me. Not the music, the vibe that you're used to hearing from me. It's just that it's more slower and got that southern, lot of southern samples. You know what I'm saying? We got Willie D narrating a couple of the interludes.
Okay.
Mr. No More Talk. You know what I'm saying? So, just try to put you in that mind of Welcome to Texas type shit. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like working with Pug?
Oh, it was live. Like, me and Pug have developed a relationship outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, his old lady and myself and my old lady, like, we like family. Like, that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? They come over here and chill. We go over there and chill. Like, it's been a good relationship. And just creating this live, because we do it from scratch. He don't email me a beat. I don't go over there and the beat is already made. Like, it's very rarely that something is already started before I go over there. Like, we literally create from scratch over
there. Okay.
At your computer, you look like you're in the witness protection program. That shit was dope. I'm finna meme the fuck out of that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay.
Like,
Yeah. I'm finna meme you for real.
Oh,
Anyway, you worked with Pug Tunes prior, but like working with him now, and you say working on a slower tape. What made you want to work on like a more southern sound as opposed to your more, for lack of a better word, East Coast sound?
It wasn't intentional. And you said that. I didn't say that.
I
it
was
wasn't.
Yeah, I'm about to say before you say. I would say his sound it's that.
I get what he's saying. It doesn't sound like it from here, but when you when you hear
we covered this the last time, you know. Yeah. I didn't mean it disrespectful.
You said that. I didn't say that, but I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it wasn't intentional. Shit, 2-3 songs in, shit's like that was the vibe. That's his vibe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I work with another producer and they end up doing the whole tape, my first time was King Beezy with Lil Ju, and then second time gonna be with Pug Tune. I'm kind of stepping into their world versus them stepping into my world, and then just them making beats to accommodate the way I rap. I'm more so rapping on their beats and jumping into their world and fucking with my versatility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But for me, I just kind of wanted to have that H-Town feel, that old school feel, but with the more updated flow pattern.
Okay. Updated flow pattern.
Yeah.
I like that. That's wow. I like that. I'm sorry, because you keep switching up your flow all the time. What makes you so well versed in rap?
I don't know. I guess because I don't really try to cater to a certain audience. I don't really try to make music on what's going on currently or that sound of currently shit. I just, when I hear the beat, I just go with the first things that start coming to my mind and just rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that come from though. I be noticing that shit too. I listen to my old shit, so now it's like I rap so much faster. I actually like the way I used to rap versus now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just that whatever the vibe is, I jump in that hole like that.
I like the way you rap, like all period. It all encompasses. When you hear it, it's kind of like you rapped a lot faster earlier, but it's still in you.
Yeah.
Like that's what I hear constantly. Like you still can, it's still in you. You're more, a whole lot more savvy now when it comes to putting together a verse. But I see the growth with it. But even with that growth, shit. I forgot my next question.
Forgot your question?
Myself.
I was gonna say too, like in terms of when a lot of times, maybe earlier on, you hear rappers like Busta or people that rap fast that are saying, yo, I was trying to show you my skill level. Like that's pretty much it. Like I'm the coldest, this is how good I am. And as you progress, it almost kind of what you're talking about. Like I've showed y'all my skills and now I'm kind of done with that. Like I'm looking for other things to branch out.
But that's really how I feel. I feel like with my music, like you were saying early on, people be trying to show, hey, I can rap. And then later they start. For me, I feel like that fucks me up because I still be trying to do that. Like Killer tell me all the time, bitch, you done already showed niggas you can rap, make some songs. I try to. I swear, I try. First 2 bars would be sounding like we headed that direction. And I'm it's like I gotta make certain rhyme patterns and do certain things with words that show that you got. Hey, nigga, did you hear what I said, nigga? Did you hear the way I said it? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I never just been concerned with making songs or making a hit. Everybody, you need that one hit, bro. You need that one hit, bro. Like I just be like in a rap. I want to rap and show my lyrical capability. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you say. Entertaining too, because it's like when you write, when you get to your 8, you be like, boom. I'm like, God damn.
That's when it's time to turn up. That's when it's time to turn up. It's the last stretch.
Yeah. I'm like writing a verse like that, from being a failed musician. Writing a verse like that, I've always respected. I've always respected artists that do that shit. I'm like, This nigga Doughbeezy always trying to kill somebody on this.
That's why I want one of the new aliases is Body Bag Beezy, nigga. I'm trying to kill everything. I'm trying to wrap that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wrap that shit up.
Now you were saying Killer. You talking about Killer Callion?
Yes, sir.
So, and he's one of those people too that I felt like rapped. I mean, Killer always rap hard.
Greatest lyricist in Texas ever.
We saw him at classroom concerts where that man put on the show and like impromptu. Like, I mean, I know they had rehearsed it, but he really controls the stage. Like, God, we literally just, at one point I was like, God, we've been listening to you just talk for like 3 minutes. Just talk. I was like, dog, I'm listening to this man talk. Like, I said, we came up here to see a guy. Like, he talked in an intro to every song and got it done. So yeah. He is. So he's telling you like, yo, stop trying to prove you can rap. If he's trying to say stop trying to prove you can rap, he know you can rap. Everybody know you can rap.
Listen to the pot calling the kettle black. That whole there they trying to show somebody he can rap.
He do. I say you gave like I think it was his. I forgot what you posted. You posted something. I think it was his birthday or something. It was just a funny message.
Yeah.
To him, where it was just like, because you know how he gets. Like one day he's saying one thing, the next day something, but it's like that's just Killer Cali off. Like.
I commented on this shit the other day. Killer contradiction.
Dude's a wild boy. You gonna put something?
What's up, Killer? What's up, nigga?
I know whatever he's saying at the time, he believes it 1,000%. Like that's why I was like, I said I don't even get mad at dude because I'm like when he's saying it, I'm like, oh yeah, you definitely believe this right now. Tomorrow, you might get some more information, and you might say something different. But my man is cold with it. At the beginning of the Corona, he was saying one thing. He flipped it. I was like, "Hey, man, you gotta just follow what this man's saying, man. He's straight."
Man, I seen this nigga get on niggas' asses about wearing purses, about the type of pants they wear, about the type of hats they wear, even the type of boots niggas wear. This nigga went on a tangent for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just recently seen this nigga post something, man. What type of man is concerned about what another man wearing?
I'm like, man, just follow him. Look at what he's saying. He always gonna put out, and it's not just a short post. He gonna write a paragraph.
That's why I reading all that shit.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
If he puts a meme up, he's gonna comment a paragraph for like, this is why you shouldn't do that. I'm like, God damn, nigga.
Yeah.
He's
I know what
passionate.
you're saying because I don't want that nigga. Like people be like, yo, I wouldn't want Sauce Walker to roast me. I wouldn't want Killer Callion to roast me because he's not gonna stop.
No.
He not gonna stop. He gonna go in and then he gonna block your bitch ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gonna make sure you got the message and then block your bitch ass.
Oh man.
Hey man, shout out my nigga Killer Contradiction, aka Killer Callion, Mr. Run It, aka Run His Mouth, goddamn. Be talking that shit, man.
Speaking of Callion and DeLorean, it's really good to see all three of y'all in health. It's funny to see, you know, from back in the day and now, look at y'all like, y'all look like wrestlers for real.
Bro, 2 nights ago, bro, we just sat in the living room and watched a bunch of old shit, bro. My old shit. And a lot of the early shit was with Killer. Dog, this nigga was big as a house. I
remember.
Damn, this nigga lost
the White Cup days?
Yes, that nigga was big as hell.
I forget until there are a few rappers like Killer, Slim, like
Face lost a lot of weight.
Face, yeah, where they'll post an old pic and I'll be like, oh yeah, oh dog, yeah, I forgot. Like, yeah. Houston rappers are getting real healthy. Like, there are a lot of Houston rappers that are like, yo, dog, like I get, and once they get healthy, they start roasting everybody that's not. Like, hey,
no bullshit.
I was like, no, nigga.
If you even Sauce Walker, early in his career to now, that nigga lost a shitload of weight.
Really
peso. Everybody niggas get on that road, get to losing, dropping them pounds, man.
Mike Jones.
Yeah,
Mike Jones.
Dude,
Mike Jones lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody needs to look into that. Is there a trainer that's getting everybody in, or what's going on?
I don't know. Big shout out to Milton. Though I know he worked with a lot of thank you.
Yeah.
He worked with a lot of Houston rappers. Big shout out to my dog Coach G over at Timeless Boxing. That's who I fuck with. Zero. That's another name.
Trey.
Yeah. Hey man, niggas trying to get
got healthy.
It might just be that heat, bro. I don't think niggas even have a choice. Niggas walk to the car and lose 5 pounds.
For real.
Right, it's ridiculously hot.
Houston artists are healthy.
Yeah,
that is a positive thing. Out here in the land, we were once the fattest city. Out here in the land of Papados and Frenchies and everything, it's just good to see like young, successful, really black people just getting healthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, dude.
So when you gonna put out a workout video?
Good. If so, just know there was a check behind it, goddamn.
There you go. Cut the check. That's what it is.
Cut the check, man.
So we got actually, because I don't think we got the full name. Shout out the CMOS company, just to make sure.
Tiger Beach CMOS. Tiger Beach CMOS, man. If you need some, it's CMOS with bladder wax. A lot of people know, if you don't know, but a lot of people know the main thing from CMOS, you get 92 of 102 minerals that your body needs, whether it's calcium, iron, zinc, those things of that nature. What that bladder wax does is provide, a lot of those other nutrients within that 10 that you're not getting, that you can't get other than from the sun. You know what I'm saying? Just being out there and getting that vitamin D. But people, you can get a sea moss, you can get a elderberry as well. We don't have the elderberry, but this is just free game for everybody, man. Make sure you look into sea moss, bladderwhack, and elderberry, man. Those things can really, really, really change your life, change the way your body feel, and it's all natural. This ain't no shit that you can get from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that you got to really get this shit from the islands. You know what I'm saying? The Himalayas or Jamaica, things of that nature. Excuse me. So, yeah, just tap in with us. Make sure you come get some Tiger Beach sea moss. If you know somebody else that's selling sea moss, get it from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not on no type of shit where we want to, step on people's toes or we want to compete. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, the thing is just spreading the knowledge. Like, that shit is worth more than money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just know about it and you inquiring about it and you can get it from somewhere else cheaper or you can get more or whatever, go that route. You know what I'm saying? Go was for you, but just make sure you getting into it because this shit can really change your life and change your health.
And especially when dealing with health, because that should be your top important thing.
Especially black folks, like that diabetes, high blood pressure, all that shit. I'm talking about this literally damn me the cure for this shit.
And especially now, because that's the stuff that they say people with COVID or Corona are having the most trouble with, are those underlying conditions. Right,
and that's another thing that it does. It boosts your immune system like skyrocket, and those are the people. That's why when you hearing about these people dying and shit, like you'll hear about a nigga that got it and then he stayed in the house for 2 weeks and he good, versus an old person that got it, or a baby that got it and then they end up passing because their immune system not strong enough to even deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what that CMOS do for you as well, man. It boosts your immune system so that your chances of catching it, and if you do, the way your body reacts to it will be a lot less than somebody else whose immune system who ain't working out, who ain't taking CMOS or being careful what they put in their body. Like, it's a good time.
That's good.
That's good.
Before we get out of here, I just have a question to pose to you.
Yes,
all right. So, of course, you being a lyricist, I'm sure you're into the late great Biggie Smalls, correct?
Oh, nigga, we had a fucking argument last night about Tupac versus Biggie. You better not say nothing about no Tupac.
Oh, wait.
No,
that's crazy that you even just brought this man's name up, bro. That nigga might even, that's my fault. That nigga might still be on my playlist, bro. That's crazy that you
I'm finna go somewhere different with this one.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. Do you think Biggie's one of the greatest lyricists? Just Biggie. We're just looking at Biggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said one of?
Yeah, one of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, everybody puts him pretty high. Who do you think's better, though? Biggie or Scarface?
Jesus.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about that one?
I haven't. I'm gonna go. If we're going lyrical ability, I would say Scarface.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what
but it's all on what do you like. Like Biggie was more creative with his words, I feel like, just because he can paint a broader picture. But it's hard to really compare those two because the way that Scarface uses lyricism is from a more from a different perspective. He talking about the streets, the struggle, real life situations. I feel like Biggie found a way with words to kind of touch on real nigga shit, but was more so punchlines and metaphors.
Yeah,
that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So both were very talented. But if we just talking about if the word was lyricist and we had to put a list, I probably would put Face over.
What about storytelling though? Who's a better storyteller?
It's not even a. Well, I can't say that in the question, but I have to go with Face.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yes.
I definitely feel like it ain't no question, but I mean that I don't want to take away from Biggie by saying that. Biggie is nice with this shit. Like I don't want to get it twisted, but that's Face mode, bro.
No, I'm with you because when he asked me, I was thinking the same thing. I think Biggie is an incredible storyteller, but then when you put him up against Face, I'm like, dog, Face. Face.
Let me ask y'all. This is what even started our conversation last night. The hit for hit thing with T.I. 50 Cent. Who got more hits?
We were talking about that. I got it. So here's my thing. I think that would be an incredible battle. If they went 10, I think it's close. Going 20 tracks though.
Oh shit! Hold on.
T.I.'s pulling it out. I definitely feel like T.I. is gonna be the one that gets that one out. Like there's just no.
So both of y'all unanimously going T.I.
Yeah, because I don't even think it's like a bias. Like people be like, "Oh, well, it's a Southern bias." I was like, "God, I was listening to East Coast. That's what I grew up on." God, y'all are not T.I. I think T.I. can beat 50 Cent without going into his feature bag. Like,
for sure.
Once T.I. starts talking about features, I was like, "Yo,
bro, niggas was in the garage screaming last night about this shit." it was probably 10 to 12 niggas in the garage talking about this. Only 2 niggas was just like, y'all niggas is tripping. 50 Cent and one was from New York, one was from Philly.
Okay. That's my thing. I was like, "Yo, look,
we got 8."
And I said, we got the plan of songs and shit. Niggas was losing their mind. Goddamn.
I said, yeah, and it's not even the thing. I said, I like 50 Cent, but I'm like, we talking about hits? Yeah. I said, yo, after 50 Cent got some huge ones. And I said, once he knocks those out, T.I. is just going to keep on coming. Like, there are so many hits T.I.'s been on.
Unpopular opinion, I think it's really popular. 50 Cent got one good album. One.
That's what everybody
was. That's what I said.
But that one good album, every song was a hit.
Yeah,
so it's like,
it's great.
But that's my thing. I said that. So that's why we were joking. I said, yeah, what's going to happen after the 10 when he's done playing Get Rich or Die Trying? Like, once he's done with that, I'm like, it's a severe decline.
Yeah.
I thought
technology? No.
I thought a better matchup would be 50 Cent versus DMX. Only because I feel like look, I love DMX too. DMX
got a lot of hits.
Oh, DMX got huge.
And features.
Oh, wait.
Money Cash Hoes, drops mic, walks out the room.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I still feel like a better T.I. I feel like is gonna be dancing around.
Oh yeah.
T.I. gonna be Jadakiss drunk at the verses.
Like, for sure. just two more and 2 more. Kanye and Jay. Is Kanye's catalog fucking with Jay?
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna win.
I don't know who.
That's debatable, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who.
Niggas made it seem like I was tripping when I'm like, nigga, Kanye can fuck with Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah, he
absolutely.
can.
Absolutely. I definitely think he could.
And when they intertwine, like on the Black album, it's like
what do we play?
You rapped, but I made the beats, nigga. Like, so it's kind of like, who's gonna play H to the Izzo?
But see, here's the funny thing. It's not, I feel like Jay would still win because Jay is also an asshole. So if you played H to the Izzo, I'm gonna just play it right back. I'll be like, hey, whatever.
But Kanye can't play H to the Izzo. He's not rapping on that.
But I understand, he made
he'll be like,
that don't count. We talking about songs, bro. Hits.
Oh, if we talking about songs,
we're not going producer battle. We talking about
we're talking about hits.
Still. Yeah, I feel like Kanye and Jay are still gonna be closely matched because a lot of
who's your winner?
Right now,
eyebrows got the raising.
I lean towards. I don't want to say it, but I lean towards Kanye.
I'm leaning towards Jay.
I think people get nostalgic about Jay, and I was like, some of them songs that I love from early Jay.
Okay,
it's not gonna win in the verses. It's not.
Say it again.
Like I was saying, here's my thing. You can't. I feel like Jay can beat Kanye in a whole bunch of stuff, but like if he go all the way back, like he start playing Reasonable Doubt. There's a whole lot of songs I know on Reasonable Doubt.
He has to go.
Kanye gonna be smashing Jay all over the place on Reasonable Doubt.
He has to go volume 2 on up. Jay-Z's gonna play. Jay-Z's gonna play Best of Me. Wow.
Best of Me is great.
Yeah. What's up?
Best of Me is great. I'm not. Yeah. But my thing is, what I'm saying is,
Big Pimpin'.
People are still
crazy. Blueprint 2?
Yeah. You're still limiting a lot of Jay is gonna be crippled a lot because that versus thing is popularity.
Mm-hmm.
I think about it like back in the day when I saw it was like 106 in Park and RZA was on there and he did a freestyle, and of course he did a freestyle. This was somebody from the South, and everybody was like, "Oh, RZA definitely gonna win," and he got smashed. Like he was just like, "Yo." Like, that's it. You got to know how to play to your audience and what they're looking for. And you see how these verses, it's kind of like that Jadakiss Fabulous.
Jay-Z
everybody went in was like,
Crazy in Love.
No, Fabulous is going to roast Jadakiss. Jadakiss like, nah, I'm good. I got these songs.
Jay-Z is part of Beyonce catalog. He can play Drunken Love. Like, I'm sorry.
I can for sure.
I think.
Well, I don't know, bro. Drunken Love.
That's all I'm saying.
I think he can.
I don't see him doing it though.
Yeah, I don't see him doing it.
I don't see Jay playing it.
Because if you go to Beyonce, it kind of looks like you leaning on her.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Kind of looks like you leaning on her.
He's trying to win. 99 Problems. Niggas in Paris.
See, that's both.
Are you saying a song that the other nigga's on?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if I'm Kanye and you beat me with Beyonce and me,
he switched the camera to you every time he gets stuck.
Now that I'm looking at this, I'm sorry, bro. I might be wrong. Like, damn, 20 songs?
Kanye could go 20.
Kanye could play because the thing about Jay-Z is Jay-Z's more popular, right? Jay-Z. But I think he's not as popular as he is for music like Kanye. Yes. Everybody's heard, at least those first 3 albums, I don't think there's anybody that hasn't heard every single song on at least those first 3 albums. Kanye could play a B-side, and it would beat a Jay-Z A-side, now that I'm really looking at it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He could be like, fuck it, I'm going to play crack music. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
All right, last one. I'll take it with this one. Drake or Wayne?
Wayne.
I'm going Drake.
I feel you.
I'm going Drake.
I love Drake.
I love Wayne.
I love Wayne. But how confident you are is how confident everybody in the garage was last night with Wayne. But y'all got that light-skinned nigga fucked up, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you why. Drake has more #1 hits than every soul on this earth. Yes. Not hip-hop hits. Drake has more hits than Jay-Z, the Beatles, Kanye West, Michael Jackson, Elvis, all these niggas. Yeah. #1.
Yeah.
Can't be fucked with.
I think
it will be a sight to see.
That's why I don't think they really include Drake in the conversation. Because the
It's like
best,
Jordan. It's like talking about
best
Jordan.
of Drake is a beast to try to get over.
Yeah.
Bad
Bro,
Drake, unpopular Drake songs are #1 hits.
Yeah.
Bro, they called Drake versus stimulus packages before you even got a stimulus pack.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was guaranteed a hit.
Yeah.
Niggas not fucking with Drake, bro. But Wayne, when I say that, but then when you just go back to, if we talking about features too, Wayne went on that streak.
Wayne went on a ridiculous streak. But this is more of a testament to how big Drake is. Because I want Wayne to win, but I'm like, dog, Drake is gonna be out here. Drake got hit.
Drake is gonna go down as the great. He's gonna go down as the biggest rapper ever, bro.
Yeah.
I always say, like, he is. I mean, when you include everything, he's the greatest. He's the greatest overall rapper of all time. Like how we looked at Tupac as that, we looked at Jay-Z as that. Drake is that, and it's hard to
beat the full package.
Yeah, the full package, not a lyricist, not all of that, like the full package of the cultural impact, the look, like as far as like everything that he's done in music, the record breaking, the song structure. I mean, this nigga dropped Tootsie Slide and everybody shut up.
You know what I'm saying? And then when he talk, niggas not even realizing what he talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He let the whole weekend go, and then we was like, yo, I know that's the moonwalk, right? Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Nah, the moonwalk, he talking about some street shit on that hoe, nigga.
Really? Hold on. I don't know.
You're asleep.
If
you go back and listen to the words, you go back and listen to the words, he's talking about sliding on a nigga. He's talking about sliding on a nigga. That's what make the nigga so great. It's still been this long and you still ain't even fully grasped what this nigga talking about.
Oh my God, I gotta go back.
Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nike cross jacket with it.
Damn, this nigga here.
The GOAT, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I needed to hear it from a lyricist.
Why? Next time you listen to it, you're gonna be like, oh.
I'm finna go run right now. Like after this, we got a few minutes. I'm finna go on a brief run. I'm gonna listen to that shit. I'll be like,
yeah, that boy talking about dressing up in all black and sliding on a nigga.
Who was he talking about?
I don't know. I'll let him if I did. That ain't my business.
Probably Kanye. I don't know.
Beat King versus Luke.
Man.
I'm going with hometown, bro.
That's what I'm going to.
I said I'm gonna just vote Beat King.
I'm going Beat King.
I mean, I feel like if you go to Miami and that's the same thing,
they gonna say
Uncle Luke versus Jay-Z, they still gonna be like, nigga, Uncle Luke, nigga, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah. That's what's funny about the versus thing is that,
and that's what I was telling the niggas from Philly and New York, like, nigga, for y'all and even for us with T.I., it's different. It's a moment. We go back to that moment. It ain't just for the song. We go back to that moment. We go back to that time we was in the car struggling, patching up money to get a Knicks sack, jamming T.I. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's more than that. And the same for them. They know they thinking about 50 Cent mixtapes before we had even heard of 50 Cent.
For real.
So to them, it's like, they probably like, are you niggas serious? T.I. versus, you know what I'm saying?
So it does break down real regional. I think the most regional battle I saw was, and I feel like it still should have been regional, but like that's Scott Storch, Manny Fresh. I was like, oh, this is definitely going to break down to what were you listening to when you were in high school and college. Somebody put on Twitter like it was like, oh, New York niggas was listening to Mobb Deep at the house party, and the New York nigga was like, yes. Like, they was like, yes, we was. Like, what? Is that, I don't get the joke. Is that funny? They're like, oh, never mind. I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
That one, Manny Fresh is amazing. I was like, Scott Storch, the disrespect y'all gonna give Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh needs to go up against
Scott
Dr.
Storch had his hands
Fresh.
on a lot of shit though, bro.
You said what?
Scott Storch had his hands on a lot of shit.
That was the thing. But Scott Storch thing was like, I've touched so much stuff. So it's like, because once Scott Storch can pull out Dr. Dre songs, you're like, oh, okay, well, he was on it. So it worked.
He's touched it.
Where's the lie?
Manny Fresh did all of it. Manny Fresh was Cash Money.
The niggas on the bench that ain't played 3 minutes the whole season still get a championship
You're
ring.
right.
They do.
What you saying?
They do.
They all you don't know how niggas contributed. Niggas might never play, but in the locker room hyping the 5 starters up, nigga. Everybody playing their part. Goddamn, fuck that. Without Scott Storch, would Dr. Dre had them same hits?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey, I'm about to say,
2001.
Robert Horry got all the rings.
You feel me?
Man, I made that shot.
You feel me?
That's just what it is.
You feel me?
Well, look, man, we appreciate you taking time out during the pandemic to speak.
Always, man.
You know?
Always. I enjoy it, man. It don't feel like no interview, man. We just chopping it up on camera. That's how we doing.
What we do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, we look forward to the new album by Pug Tunes. We look forward to the new album that's going to be on PUD. We look forward to seeing you more on social, Instagram, and, you know, keep on out here doing the CMOS thing and getting healthy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to spread some good knowledge, man. That health is well for real, man. Niggas been telling me that for the longest, but I'm seeing it firsthand, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, man. I'm finna get some Tiger Beach CMOS right now. This is dope.
Man, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I got them things, man. Holla at your boy.
That's real. Man, thank you once again for coming. This has been In My Humble Opinion. I am Avery. That's just who I am. That's just Divine. Also, we've had the Southeast Beast.
Yes, sir.
Doughbeezy with us. Another friend of the show. It's just a good conversation. In my humble opinion, where the words aren't jumbled, the opinions, they're really not that humble. Well, have a great, wonderful good night and goodbye.